What up, everybody? My name's A.Chal, A period Chal, A-L, and I make music for a living.
How did you get into music? You got started at a very early age. Your parents were kind of, a little bit indifferent when you told them you wanted to do this. So what, as a child, just made you say, F it, I'm going to do music?
I think I saw, I think I was at a show one day, and I saw this one girl I had a crush on staring at this band play. Like she was just staring at the lead singer so much, and I was like, "Damn, bro, that's all he had to do is get on stage and perform." And she was like, she had the hard eyes for him, and I was like, I needed to do that,
Okay.
and then I just went.
So you've been on record as describing your music as out of this world.
Uh-huh.
How did you come to that style, that sound? Because your influences are kind of like, I saw Future, just like here and here.
Right.
So what made you just say, I'm going to make music like this? Because your music is very, like I say, different.
Um, just being me as much as possible. I think that's what makes it out of this world. Cause, I mean, I feel like I think we all different, but I think I'm a little different. So I think my music is just like a direct representation of who I am and the kind of mood I'm in and the different worlds that I've been through. I've been through a lot in my life. I was born in Peru. I grew up in New York. I grew up in Chelsea, Mass. I was in Harlem. LA changed my life. You know what I mean? Like all these things, different cultures, different people. Like it's created my own world, and that's what my music is.
Okay. Definitely. So describe the recording process for your latest project, which you're currently on tour for right now. How did you come up with,
Okay.
the tracks and just
Uh
what
huh.
inspired it?
The last album, the way I made that, I knew I had to put out something soon. So I told myself that each song I made had to be done quick. It wasn't like a long process. The album before that, I would take like maybe 3 months to finish a song. This time I was like, just finish it as soon as you're in the studio and leave. And all the songs were made the same day. So it was fast. I'll say that was the process. And I didn't think about it too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just kind of went with the flow.
Went with the flow. I would go in there with the producer or with just my engineer, and I'd have people coming in inside the studio. If they were nodding their head, I'd be like, okay, this is one. If they didn't, skip it.
Okay. So what's your favorite track off the project right now and why?
Right now, it's Perdóname and Love and Hennessy. One, because I can't listen to one without the other in a way. But Love and Hennessy has been taking me to new places in my career and as a person that I didn't see coming this year. And I love this. I love it back. It's loving me right now. You feel me?
Okay. Definitely. So you had Chris Montana on the album,
Uh huh.
also A$AP Nast. How did those collaborations come about?
New York. Um, I didn't know French before him, but we had mutual friends, and he told me he was a fan of the record and he wanted to get on it. So how can I say no to French? Um, and then after that, we also kicked it a couple times. I see him around. Like I said, we got mutual friends, and I love French. Then Nast, that's also a New York Connect. Like Ghazi Ghost, who's like one of the partners in Ghazi. He he's really cool with ASAP. He grew up with some of the people in the mob, and we all linked together back in LA.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely. So, it's 2017, so visuals are, I guess, more important than ever nowadays. And you
yeah.
got some insane visuals. So,
Thanks.
how the hell do you come up with these concepts and these?
hmm
How do you just think of this type of stuff?
Um, the visuals. I always want to give them something that they don't expect, but also something that's easy to digest. Because you know how some people put out some complicated ass video and then it goes over your head and it's a dub. No, I didn't want that, so um, I don't know. Like I'm open to a lot of stuff. I'm usually open to things I like. I'll go with a video if it was something I wasn't thinking about, like if I didn't see it coming, So uh,
So, what's your favorite visual period this
what's
far?
my My favorite
All
video,
time favorite.
bro. Honestly, like I think I got some pretty classic videos. Round whipping feels like Sin City. Um, to the light feels like a '70s. Like remember those like '70s UFO flicks? I don't know if you remember that shit, but like I remember being a kid and watching it like Sundays, seeing them play like old '70s things that it reminds you of something like that. Matrix feels like you're in the Matrix. You're not in this realm. You're in another one. I love all of them. The same, honestly.
Okay. So let's dip a little bit away from that Ghazi world. How'd you
Mm-hmm.
come up with the whole movement? You know, the label. Of course, you're independent, and you
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Yeah.
Talk about wanting to be independent,
Uh-huh.
preferring to be independent. So
Yeah.
how'd you come up with the whole Ghazi world?
Um. Well, the Ghazi world thing creatively started between me, my brother, and Ghost. My brother Steve, and it happened when I had just got my pub deal. I got my first place in LA. It was this big ass loft in Hollywood. And it was the first time I had some real money. So I was just spending. When that money dried out, we still had the loft, and I had moved everybody in by now. And we went back to creating music for like ourselves. Uh, at that time I was writing for other people, producing for other people, and then I just started focusing on the music that people in the loft wanted to hear. So I would dip to the studio. Chris and Steve would stay at Chris being Ghost would stay at the loft and just think of like visuals and be like, yo, like you understand the songs you're making on the side are creating this other world. You don't even see it. And I'm like, bro, what you talking about? I gotta go back to the studio. I gotta get in with so and so. I gotta figure out how to get this money. Like, and I would come back and they would still keep cooking and cooking and cooking. So then we decided to put out Ghazi and Round Whipping, and it just started taking off. And we're like, oh, okay, this world is for real. And here we are now, and I handle most of the music stuff. Chris and my brother help out with the creative side, with the music and the merch and the visual direction. And I brought in other people on board as far as the business side who I've also known for a long time. And now it's like a family thing. If everybody don't approve, it's probably not right. So the process is slower, it's harder, but it's more rewarding, and I think it's smarter in the long run. Yeah. What up, everybody? This is A.Chal, and I want to give a big shout out to 22 minus 11. Shout out Dallas, Gaza.